I'm Natasha Lubchenko. Welcome to CT Style. We have partnered with the Goff Law Group to bring you The Law Down, a segment in which we help you navigate important legal issues. Today's topic, winter weather, how it affects our roads and our driving. Here with more is personal injury attorney Brooke Goff. Brooke, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So I am sure you are seeing accidents spike with winter weather.
Yeah, so winter weather's not here yet, and I'm seeing them spike. So you can only imagine what's going to happen when the snowflakes start to fall, right?
Yeah.
Yes, tis the season.
Even the leaves can...
Leaves, winter weather, rain, nothing at all. Accidents happen, but mainly in the winter we see a lot. Yeah.
Right, so what are the biggest risks as winter weather approaches, and what should we know?
I mean, you know, a big thing with winter weather that other people need to be aware of is it's not necessarily going to be your driving that gets you hurt. It's going to be somebody else's driving, right? So always be mindful of what's going on around you more than ever. Stay slow, you know, operate the car the way you normally would, but stay slow and understand that in the event that there's an ongoing storm, there are arguments to be made that there's this defense called sudden emergency. So just because somebody like hits you in an accident doesn't mean they're going to be responsible to pay you, because if it's a sudden emergency, there's a defense that says that they may not have to pay you because it wasn't technically their fault either. So just always do what you can to avoid an accident, period. Make sure your insurance is obviously, you know, up to date. That's number one thing you can do. And if you do get in an accident, obviously many people see my videos. I've repeated it on here many times. Just make sure you know the steps to do. Call the police, you know, be to the point.
Take pictures.
Take pictures. No selfies, please. For the love of everything, no selfies. Selfies do not play well in front of a jury. You know, but the most important thing with winter weather, get off the road. Okay, too many. I was driving in East Hartford this weekend. I was going to meet a client, and this car, there was an accident. It was not a big accident. It was in the middle of Main Street, and traffic was backed way up, and these people could have pulled over. There was like a drive-through over here, and they sat there. And I'm like, one, I'm upset because somehow I have to talk to TNH about the reach into East Hartford, because clearly these people didn't see my stuff on TV. But number two, why, you know, the first hit might not kill you, the second hit will. That's like my big, it's the truth. I mean, a lot of times we see these accidents on highways. It's like, it's not the first impact that gets you, it's the second one.
And can hurt a lot more people too.
Ton more people, because then, I mean, do you remember that Interstate 84 accident? There was like 35 car pileup like a few years ago. I had 6 of them.
Wow.
It started with one car, a tractor trailer, spun out of control, and then couldn't get off the highway. Another tractor trailer spun out of control, and then a car stopped. Like, it stopped in the middle of it because they thought they clipped the back tire, and then all the vehicles just like converged in. Get off the highway. If you can get off the highway, get off the highway. Guys, I'm telling you, you have probably 7 or 8 out of 10 chance that the person's going to follow you off the highway. Motion them that you're going. If they don't, you have insurance because it's up to date, and you've seen my videos about underinsured, uninsured motorist coverage, right? That's what would trigger. Get off the highway, and I mean, ice happens, and if you break down, don't stay with the car. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Like in the middle of a snowstorm on the side of the road, people are staying. I know you got to be warm, but we all have phones. Figure out where the nearest warm place is and see if you can get there. Call an Uber, something. Don't plan to sit with your car on the side of the highway. I've had death cases where people are in their car waiting for help, and another car just comes and bam. If you slid off the road, or, I mean, that means somebody else is going to do the same thing. They're probably going to follow your tracks to get to exactly where you are.
And I know you give this tip year-round, but especially winter weather, because things are slippery, and
ice is no joke.
Speaking of ice, quickly before we go, what should our viewers do? Should they be updating their tires? Is there anything else in their car for this type of weather?
I mean, the most important thing is put windshield washer fluid in your car. How many people I see driving around and they're trying to, like, you see them like trying to like look out the little eyeball thing. Get the, we have them. You could come to the office and get one. We have the scrapers. Scrape the stuff off your window. Get the snow off the top of your car. How many times, like, we all dodge bullets? The tractor trailers are the worst ones. If that stuff falls off your car and they get your plate and it hits somebody else, I mean, you're going to get reckless driving. You're going to get tickets. You're going to get all kinds of stuff. If somebody died as a result of it, you're going to be potentially charged with a crime. Just understand, if you park your car in the garage if you can. If you don't have a garage, then get up early and get out there, or pay somebody to get up early.
It's worth it in the end.
Yeah, it's worth it in the end. Put your kids to work and pay them.
There you go. Great tips as always. GoffLawGroup.net. Brooke Goff, thank you.
Thank you.